This is for card model ships and boats, basically. But anybody can watch this, so it's not just them. Waterproofing hulls. I don't see much on there. I saw one that answered somebody who asked about waterproofing, and they gave us a site of Aquasil map sealant for yachtsmen. This is great stuff. It is great stuff. But apart from that, I'll show you the way I do it. I'll do it on a simple model first. Both types of models, the more complex one and the simple ones are the same, basically. There's one difference, and I'll show you that in a minute. Right. First I would do is you get egress of water inside, so you need to protect the inside. On the bottom part of the hull, I put a couple of coats of varnish all the way around. Now I use B&Q water-based varnish. It comes in three. It comes in matte, gloss and satin finish. So you've got all your options there with that one, and it's quite cheap as well. It's not expensive. You can apply it with a foam brush. Again, you get 3 in a pack from there. Or as I do, I use an old spray gun. Just two coats inside. That's all you need to do. On the outside, however, you will need to at least double that up. Keep dropping this. 3 to 4 coats on the outside of varnish. Now, make sure that there's no dull patches in it, where it might seem that the varnish is still sinking into the card. You need a good finish all over it. Now, you can leave it like that, or put a 5th coat on of the varnish you require, whether it be matte or satin varnish, or even gloss varnish, doesn't matter. Whatever varnish you want the finish to be, put that on. I use Johnson's Clear next. Johnson's Clear will do 2 things. One, it'll give you a high shine, so it's good for private boats and that sort of thing. But it also will give you extra speed through the water, because it's a waxy finish. When I say waxy finish, it's not actually wax that will come off in your hand. It's for, you can polish it with a cloth and get a high sheen to it, and the boat will go through the water nice and cleanly. It won't go on porous surfaces, so that's why you've got to put it on top of varnish rather than the porous surface of a card. But it gives it that much more protection because it repels water. The sheen also helps it go through the water faster. If you want a matte finish and you still want to use a clear floor shine, instead of polishing it with a cloth, you polish it with wire wool, fine wire wool, and that'll dull it down for you. So you can put it on a warship and dull it down, and you still get that water displacement around it because it is a waxy coat on it. So it will still go through the water nice and quickly. And there you go. That's how I do those. The only other one I have to tell you about is the more complicated hulls. There's an extra step, and I'll tell you about that now. Right. After you've done your inside, sprayed it, get your sheet wrap, turn them over, give those a couple of coats of varnish. Then you can cut them out and apply them. And that means it doesn't matter whether they're little tiny pockets like these up here or these down here. They're waterproofed inside, just in case any water gets in there. The second point of entry of water is through the prop tube. At the other end of the prop tube, I make a little a little plastic box up out of old credit cards that come through the post, any old scrap plastic card I can get hold of. Sometimes you get a blister pack with it's like a little tub in it. Cut that off, drill a hole in an end, and glue that onto the end of the prop. The prop tube on the inside, so that any water coming up the prop tube, it will come out and into that little tub. Now the tub is filled with usually a paper towel, and what I try and do is I make sure the paper towel sticks up where the prop shaft goes into the prop tube. I put some oil on that usually. I've used cooking fat, not cooking fat, cooking oil. I'll do a few drops of that on there. It watertights the tube. It also makes the prop run smoother in it. And if any water does come through the prop tube, it goes onto the paper towel and gets soaked up straight away. So you don't have it sloshing around in there. Apart from that, I don't think you need to do anything else to the model to waterproof it. The upper decks, yes, you would have to do, because the water will stain the ink things. But again, just a couple of coats of light varnish over the top of whatever sheen you want on your model. That will do that. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube, please do so. It's free, and you can watch what I'd be building as well, as other people as well on there. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye to you all. See you soon. Keep up the modelling. Goodbye.